Enterprise hybrid cloud strategies are growing rapidly, and with these new platforms comes the demand for engineers, developers, architects, and operations specialists to accelerate the adoption of cloud-native practices. If you're in an IT role, chances are you've been challenged to adopt containerized application development, deployment, or maintenance using Kubernetes. But where do you even start? Keep watching to find out how you can begin your training. Cloud or Kubernetes? It's worth noting that AWS, Microsoft, and Google utilize Kubernetes. In a modern application, business logic, databases, customer-facing systems, analytic components, and more can run all on different clouds. Yet they act as one single application. The glue that holds all these applications together is Kubernetes. Kubernetes is recognized as the leading cloud orchestration framework because of its ability to manage portable, cloud-native applications at scale. While the base Kubernetes framework provides cloud neutrality and the ultimate in flexibility, it requires a significant level of knowledge and work to build, deploy, and manage enterprise applications. Education versus training. There are two types of learning when it comes to professional development: education and training. The education process includes bookwork, lectures, and theoretical application. Training, however, takes a more hands-on approach and allows students to quickly learn the basics of a topic through experimentation. A good Kubernetes training course should cover a fair amount of fundamental knowledge in an immersive, hands-on learning environment. Whether your training teaches Kubernetes fundamentals or cloud vendor-specific frameworks such as AWS, EKS, or Google Kubernetes, you can now expect to learn how Kubernetes works and why it's different from traditional application orchestration approaches. Before you begin your training, you'll want to prepare. For instance, you'll want to have a solid grasp of your operating system. At its core, the Kubernetes framework is Linux. Regardless of your target environment, you'll want at least a basic understanding of the Linux operating system. You'll also want to have familiarity with the cloud. Finally, be prepared to unlearn some bad habits. Containerization, microservices, and Kubernetes orchestration work together in entirely new ways to achieve cloud neutrality, increase portability, and deliver on the promises of scalability in a multi-cloud environment. Before, during, and after training, established IT professionals will need to keep an open mind and explore these new practices so they can be successful in achieving their company's cloud objectives. Choose your path. Choosing your Kubernetes training path typically comes down to a single factor: speed. How fast do you need to learn? If your company is still exploring cloud options, or you're in the early adoption phase of containerized development, Kubernetes Fundamentals, Certified Kubernetes Administration, or Certified Kubernetes Application Development training will provide you with foundational knowledge that translates to nearly any cloud. With these courses, you can even become an advisor to your leadership teams, helping define your company's cloud adoption strategy. If your company has already chosen a cloud platform and is moving towards migration aggressively, you'll most likely want to choose a Kubernetes training class that focuses on cloud vendor-specific tools. Exit Certified offers Kubernetes training for nearly any IT role, including architects, developers, deployment specialists, and operations professionals. Ready to harness the power of Kubernetes in any cloud? Get in touch to find out about your training options. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.